Hi, I'm David Spencer, Public Information Officer for the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office. It's the holiday season, and around here, we love Christmas. But it does bring up that same question that we get from the public every year. Is Sheriff Blaise Smith the real Santa Claus? Well, after looking into it, our official position is just very simply this. We cannot confirm or deny that Sheriff Blaise Smith is actually the real Santa Claus. Now, if you listen to Sheriff Smith, he'll tell you that he's been living in St. Mary Parish since the 60s, and he's been playing Santa for about 14 years. But some of us have seen a lot more. Sometimes it really looks like it's a lot more than he's playing Santa. But don't take my word for it. Right now, I'm going to release to you the words of others, interviews that I've done, information I've gotten from others across St. Mary Parish. You take a look at this and then make up your own mind of what do you think. Is Sheriff Blaise Smith the real Santa?
I'm coming up to, finishing up my 50th year in law enforcement. I actually started as a special deputy in 1970 under Sheriff Chester Boatman. Been doing Santa for about 14 years now and really enjoy it. You know, one of the things that happens, I think this is the last thing where we have what I call innocence. And I get to see the innocence of the children and share that innocence. And if you would ever ask me what do I want for Christmas, it would be to always be able to play Santa Claus, because the gift of the peace of heart and their innocence is something that money cannot buy.
Good morning, KQKI.
Yeah, I'm just calling to find out, word on the street is Sheriff Blaise Smith is really Santa Claus?
Oh, here we go again. I'll give the sheriff's department a call and find out.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, geez. After Thanksgiving, it starts every year. After Thanksgiving. Last year, tons of calls. This year, tons of calls. I don't know what's going on. Wow.
So I just got finished interviewing Santa Sheriff Blaise Smith. You know, he is so amazing. He did a satellite interview with us last year from the North Pole, and you couldn't ask for it wasn't a satellite interview. Actually, that was a green screen. Yeah, that's right. It was a green screen. I think I said too much.
I've been knowing Blaise Smith for about 50 years. I started with the St. Mary Sheriff's Office in 1971. At that time, Blaise was my training officer.
Santa, we have lots of room on First Street down here in Berwick that you could build toys and have a workshop down here.
You know, I always had suspicions about Blaise. The things that he would do, the way that he would help people, he just had the most caring heart of anybody I've ever met.
I'm not saying shut down the North Pole, but can we expand here in Berwick on First Street?
You know, just things have happened over the years. I worked for Homeland Security, and while I was working for Homeland Security, I'll never forget this. On Christmas Eve, I got a call from Lafayette Airport. They had spotted something on the radar.
You know, Sheriff Smith is Santa. He is the real Santa. You know how I know this? I am Jingles, head of North Pole Security.
And it looked like an airboat chasing some reindeer over St. Mary Parish. Now, what does that tell you? Hint, hint. I thought that this was Santa. And Santa was arriving in an airboat. So he's always given me the idea.
And if anybody's gonna know definitely gonna be me.
He's really Santa.
All right, Santa, just call me and let's get together and we can expand and talk about it.
Okay, back here in the uniform room with Cherie Bell. Cherie, you like working with the sheriff?
I love working with the sheriff.
Hey, what is what's...
Whoa, you can't be here. You
Oh, wait,
you
what
got
is that? What is that?
So Sheriff Blaise Smith is a pleasure to work with. The man has such a beautiful soul. And let me tell you, I think he's Santa Claus.
I don't know if he's Santa Claus or not, but I do know one thing. The volume of emails coming into our servers.
Okay, so my youngest grandchild, Jolie, has known the sheriff since she was born, literally. She's 6, and she is definitely convinced that the sheriff is Santa, and Santa's the sheriff.
So I'm trying to get him to move part of the North Pole, the toy factory, to Main Street. I have the perfect building. It's a warehouse. We could set it up pretty in the front, decorate it for Christmas. He could come in and do some pictures on the down low.
Never seen it before. It's a lot.
So,
Well, question, what's that red phone for?
that's just decoration. It's
We can put snowflakes hanging across the street from the seawall, lights, candy canes, everywhere. And I kind of think maybe I could be an elf. Call me Santa Claus.
I think one of the things that makes this playing Santa so successful is I have Mrs. Claus with me. And a lot of times the kids will go to her before they'll come to me, and then they'll warm up and then they'll come to me. But she's been a tremendous help. It is good to have somebody like that by your side.
I've been knowing Blaise Smith for a long time. I've been knowing that he's been playing Santa Claus for just as long as that. Is he the real Santa Claus? I don't know. I don't think anybody will ever know. Guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chief.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right.
No doubt.
You're right.
No doubt.
I think it's still up in the air whether or not it's true.
You know, it's very important because this is an aspect of community policing, if you will. This is shows that as police officers, we're human, and there's things that we like to do, and that we're approachable, and people can come and talk to us anytime they want.
Working for the sheriff is great. At times it gets a little hectic, especially this time of the year, December. But we all get together, pitch in, and get the work done. How does anybody get this many phone calls? Oh, this is Sheriff Blaise Smith returning your phone call.
Well, we've had our Santa's mailbox out since the beginning of December, and have we gotten any letters in?
Have we gotten any letters?
Oh, wow. Oh, it's Christmas time again, and Kelly, I really appreciate you bringing in these clusters. They're really good. They're really good. But you know what? Spencer is back at this thing again with this whole Blaise Smith is Santa Claus. I told him last year, come talk to me. I'm the chaplain.
How you doing, St. Mary Parish? I'm gonna shoot it to you straight. The sheriff is Santa Claus, and that's a fact.
Oh, well, wow, the kids have really written a great deal of letters. We need to send these over to the sheriff department, and maybe the sheriff could take care of the these.
You mean to the North Pole, correct?
Yes, I'm sorry, to the North Pole. So we need to get these over to the North Pole.
I'm telling the truth. You never came talk to me, so I guess I can't. But I'm
I don't know if he really wants to know. Because, so what you trying to say, if he is, he is, and if he ain't.
Let me just stop both of y'all right now. Because look, I be with these kids all day long. And these kids believe that Sheriff Blaise Smith is actually
Are you
Santa
sure?
Claus.
Are you sure they believe it?
I'm telling you, the kids think it's Santa Claus. And look, I'm not about to argue with these children. These kids say that he's Santa.
What Wes is saying is, he
I'm
is.
trying to tell y'all the truth, but wait, hold on.
Wait, I think he's trying to say he is.
The top of my teeth, Maria. Stay with that top.
He's Santa, okay?
No, my teeth hurt, Maria, my tooth.
Well,
So, let's do this the right way in 2021. It's a we thing. Let's get it done together, St. Mary.
I'm telling you, he's Santa. Now, y'all can take that how.
But if he is, that's wonderful.
Well.
But what if he ain't?
Well, look, I'm telling you. I'm going with Spencer on this. He's Santa.
But we talking about
I'm done.
Spencer. We talking about Spencer.
He is Santa. Case closed. The door is shut. Case closed.
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
He's Santa.
And I've gathered all the information and interviewed everything. I'm just waiting on the sheriff's office to determine, because they're working the case, and then whatever they determine, that's going to be well with me. But I don't know that he is the Santa Claus or not.
So, Spencer, another year, another investigation into whether or not Sheriff Smith is Santa Claus. Look, we all know he's obviously not Santa Claus. But what if he was? You know, what if he was actually Santa Claus?
You better watch out. You better not hurt. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Sheriff is coming to town.
Really?
But say he was. Say he was actually Santa Claus. Wouldn't that be something? To be the sheriff and Santa Claus. On one hand, to be the head law enforcement official of the parish. The other, to be the one that makes children's dreams come true. What a duality of roles. What a perfect role for community policing in our parish. Now, I know your investigation has led you down some very winding roads. And I'm pretty sure that you might be the only person who actually still believes that Sheriff Smith is Santa Claus. But know this, whether he is Santa Claus or not,
He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Sheriff is coming to Patterson.
I think we can all appreciate everything he's done, not only for the parish, but for the children.
Hey, on behalf of the St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office and all the employees, myself and Mrs. Claus, we want to wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. As always, peace be with you and God bless.
I am a real elf.